Rail check, rail check. Work is the AO. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining the stream. Glad you can be with us today. Um, well, I don't know if you're going to be glad because we're going to be doing another run of Motorsport Manager. And this time we're currently stuck in the Ardennes. This stage of a 12 Cup series in the European Championship. Currently hovering close to 10th as far as team standings go. Going to be a tough one apparently because the weather is going to be a bit finicky. Oh yeah, if you were with me here yesterday, you might have seen that I had some add-ons to HQ, like a weather forecasting center, and then some more investments in car parts. Well, apparently my save did not last, and it auto reset to the most recent autosave, which means that the requirement for the weather forecasting center has been reset. So we still got a lot more money than we had yesterday. For now, we should look into sponsors, tire assignments, and fitting. Not exactly top of the line parts here, I'm afraid. The engine's pretty bad on the reliability side for car number 1 here with Minato. He's really complaining about it. Perez as well is a bit off with her rear wing. Fortunately, the reliability work is still ongoing and won't be finished until after this race, so let's hope the cars will last until then. Thankfully, the Ardennes circuit is a bit shorter with just about half of the laps we had to deal with in Toledo. So let's hope this is going to be a good one. Anyway, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming. Probably stream for a couple more rounds. I wanted to finish this season today, but again, we have stuff to work on in the meat space, and I have to look into that too. Now let's focus on what we got in the Ardennes. This isn't Spa. This isn't inspired by Spa, right? Because as far as I remember, the Spa circuit is somewhere else, in a different part of Belgium. Check. I'll check that later. Anyway, let's do some runs of testing. I really would have loved both Perez and Teixeira on a test route, but unfortunately, for some reason, we can't get the number 2 driver in the number 1 seat. At least for testing. Ada's feedback rating is really awful. Right, it's going to be top speed, so that means long gear shifts. Handling is going to be a bit more on the oversteer since on the turn. Oh wait, no, probably understeer. No, the oversteer, I believe, since there's a couple of tight turns here, especially over here on the chicane, this tiny S curve. And we got a hairpin over here on the south side just before the last turn towards the start end line. Gonna need a little less downforce for the speed. And let's keep him at soft. Oh, for Teixeira, needing a bit up speed, a bit more understeer. Understeer should be. Arrows, just a bit less downforce. That should do it. And keep him at super softs. Right? That done, let's take practice. Oops, forgot that. Send him out on the current settings. Thank you. +2 on speed. Yeah, the main problems here would be these long straights. Our engines aren't exactly on par with any of the other race car engines on the grid, which means we're gonna have to make sure we can keep them close on straights as much as possible so we can overtake them at the corners. This particular hairpin is our key turn here, since we can snatch 2 or 3 places there if we're lucky. Good call on gear ratio, thank God. Gonna be a good start there. Oh, right, I forgot. Full attack since this is practice. Let's just see how bad it goes. Alright, good gear ratio is a number 1 as well. That's gonna help us later. I don't know if it's usual practice for other players to do a mix of tires for their 1 and 2 cars. That's just what I've been taught to do by other players that I know. Ooh, that's a really bad starting time. Alright, aero setup needs a fix, apparently. The arrow is not exactly good for the corners by the looks of it. But I'm going to bring Medado in for this, since he has more problems in his cornering. Why are we so far on the pit stop? That's a problem. Right, a bit more on the top speed, maybe? No, a bit less, I guess. That means more here. And downforce should be a bit higher. Just handling it. Yep. Too much downforce there, I'm afraid. Instead, yep, that should do it for now. Keep him at 4 laps of a stint. Keep that soft tire in. Keyta's still in the top 5 at least, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna try to bring him in on the next turn after this. Just let him finish his streak for a bit. Right. Cornering is a bit of an issue, apparently. Best in sector for this lap, that's weird. Alright, we're bringing him in next turn now. Going to full overtake and full attack. See, as you can clearly see here, the corners are our best weapon to try to keep up with the opposing drivers, because our straights aren't exactly up to par. We're getting left behind here. And really badly, even though we're at full power. Good, that's a good sign. Excellent speed balance, but the downforce and handling are awful. Just a tiny bit close to the edge of the top speed bar. Gonna need more downforce to keep this guy in the corners. Just some sort of understeer, maybe. Okay, that's too much downforce now. Now here's a problem with these kinds of setups, because most of the time trying to fix the downforce a bit really ruins your speed much. Not really a fan of tire cambering, to be honest. I'll probably try this, see how it works. Let's hope it does work. Merado, come on, man. Keep it a push then. Ooh, good. Personal jump. Moving out to 9th place on that one. Just need a little more work on the turns, to be honest. So, as you can clearly see, in the tighter corners, we actually have an advantage. It's a really good thing that the arrows are a bit are spec parts, so we don't have to worry about being underpowered there. Otherwise, we'll be chasing them all morning. But that looks like an improvement on Keyta for the downforce, but the tire's about to die. More angle on the wings. Didn't expect that. No time to fix that, however, because the practice session is about to end. Probably have to copy the downforce handling for number 2, for number 1 for the number 2 setup. Unfortunately, most of the practice runs look good. 5th and 7th, not bad for a terrible setup, to be honest. Let's see what social media has to say again. Ooh, Tunisian is top on practice today. Expected leader Ines Santa Ana is stuck at 3rd with super softs. Fandom fights, that's expected. Dang, Octane Racing is getting really hammered on the social media sites. Shoved. You can tell who published this game just by the words. At least it's a good sign for Watson Industries fans, I suppose. Pretty impressive, all things considered, especially since our parts are way below league. Now the real issue is if they will hold in an extended race. Otherwise, we're done for. Number 1's mostly the ones on the run, so I'm gonna keep. Performance increase. Gonna change the tires. We're not. Well, I guess we can do super softs. That's just for tire wear. Since I'm gonna be using how do you call it? I'm gonna be going on corners, so I want better performance over tire wear. Quick fixes and base trim. Didn't get enough knowledge base for, how shall we say it, for the level 2 skill. Handling was, well, handling's better at least. Only need a little more understeer. Downforce needs to be a bit higher? Question mark? Oh, come on! Steer would be good. Down. Higher downforce, maybe? Yeah, adjusting tire pressure. Minimum tire pressure, not exactly helping. Increased tire camber, no, reduced tire camber, in fact. Reduced tire pressure to 19.2 psi, not exactly soft, but not exactly hard either. Arrow should be good as is. No, just a bit arrow. Yeah. And then stick to softs for now, since we're trying to keep our position. 22 laps, so that means if we can keep the tires alive for 11, we're pretty much good. I mean, I can probably go super softs right now. In that case, we're going to change those skill levels again. Super softs level 1. Maybe it will help keep the tires alive for longer. Okay, now driving style for tire should be neutral, but the engine should be a bit higher. Hang on, Perez? Perez on tires. 211, 1214. Yeah, I suppose we can keep her at the same supers then. Then we go for softs at the second part of the race. If we're lucky, we can just do it one stop and then drive away. I'm not confident in my abilities for that. Still, it's worth a gamble. And here's our starting grid. Dembele, who's been struggling all season, is at top pole. Valdez, who's surprisingly bad so far, is at 18th. This is one of the actually good drivers on this, the grid right now. I just don't know why they suck at the... And their performance sucks so far. Pino's still injured after that crash from like 3 races ago, which I didn't stream. Maguire is also somebody to keep an eye out because he just shows up out of nowhere, and he did perform pretty well during the practice run. Raleigh is also still injured. Marsh? Yeah, there's another name you gotta be keeping an eye out. Sherrod is still on top, though. It's Santana close behind. Alright, here we go. Let's hope it works better this time. Lights out and away we go. And just like that, we dropped to 4th already. Absolutely terrible there on the straights, like I was expecting and worrying about. But it looks like we're going to be running on overtake mode and then try to keep it up to at least lap 11. And so much for tire wear. As you can clearly see, the hairpins and the corners are keeping us alive and in the middle of the pack. But once we reach the straights right here, we're pretty much behind. Real bad. Oh, we're gonna have to push the tires a bit further to keep them dry. Oh, come on. Too much of a fight on the turns, but we're keeping at it. Just trying to balance the tire wear with the survivability patch here. Already? What the hell? What's wrong? What? Oh! Whoops, I forgot. I gave him a new engine. Yeah, we gotta keep you at attack mode. The only good thing about this is since he's at push it to the limit, we don't have to worry about red lines. It's only 3rd lap, and we're pretty much having trouble keeping in line with the rest of the team. Surprisingly, Armel is currently at top. Santa Ana is for some reason down here in 17th. You'd expect this girl, despite being at the back, to be already at 10th this early in the game, but I guess they're holding back so they can get a lead once everybody else has gone into the stops. Ooh! Too tight there. Perez having a bit of trouble in the back. Miata just got overtaken. Batista is for some reason in backup mode. Must be a team order or something. Tire wear is getting to them by the looks of it, so we're going to conserve some of the tires. That's going to put us in a big red light behind the other race drivers at the back, though. Can't get past Ramsey. Perez is now at 18th. That's not a good sign. 19th, in fact. Ooh, getting tight. Batista is just too close, and their ninth placer, Gerard, is trying to pull away. It looks like we're going to be trying to do a 1-2. No, not a 1-2. Like, lap after your pit stop here. Parts condition. Nah, you'll be fine. You can just fix it later. Just gotta keep it balanced on the tires. That's the important part. We're only approaching lap 6. By the looks of it, I might have to change the strategy with the mechanics after in between races because parts reliability and performance are suffering right now. And Perez is back at the rear. Excellent. Really great. I guess I can put Perez out first at lap 11 because by the looks of it, her tires aren't exactly having a happy time. Mayado could probably keep the engine alive for the next few laps. Trying to keep the tires in conservation mode so that they don't die so easily. Could have gotten an overtake there on the outside. By the looks of it, almost half the grid is already at really critical modes for the tires, though. So they might be doing a two-stop race in this case. 15 laps to go, and we're all still at 52% for the super soft, so I guess that's a good sign. They're gonna have to get Perez out, though. A second, what's the condition of 10? 20% on the engines. Yeah, I can probably keep it driving. Just a tad bit close there. I don't like this. Why are they all blinking? Batista is on block. And for some reason, even Santoro is. Probably? Why are they all on block mode? I don't get it. Anyway, back to the race. Miato's still struggling to keep 10th place. Gonna get the tires up to push now since they're back in the cold. 14 laps, we're now at lap 8. I'll keep it in neutral for a bit. Looks like they're all trying to keep it close to pushback backup mode so that their tires don't die out so easily. Would have been nice if we could take advantage of that right now, but Mayato's engine isn't exactly running at full capacity, so yeah, just hang in there. You're gonna be okay there, Perez. Just stick it until probably lap 10? But we're lap 10 right now, and we're still not exactly in a good spot. I can send her to the pit after this, though. I'm gonna give her just softs. Fuel should be... yeah, 8 laps of fuel. Parts conditions are still pretty decent, all things considered. I can fix the front wing, though. On the rear wing. Yeah, the front wing's the one that seems to be in trouble right now, so I'm gonna focus on that. Keep it balanced, even though there's a 30% risk of a breakdown. And Otto's desperately hanging on to his 8th place position now. By the looks of it, the others are pitting in too. We're gonna keep him in the road until probably lap 11 then. And Perez goes down 17th. Yeah, I'm currently at 6th. Probably gonna get another lap, and then I'm gonna put him in Super Softs again. Good time, no mistakes. Pit ranking's probably first, but it's gonna be more of an endurance drive for Perez right now, since she's currently at softs. Like everybody else has gone to softs, though. Probably going to pit around the same time as the race leaders. We might get a bit more time with the engine, though, which is going to be a problem. Yep, there's this, the tire war warning. Gonna lose 5th place by the looks of it? Yep, we did. Race leaders have already pit in. That's not a good sign. Gonna risk it and put Mayato now in another set of super softs. Fuel options should be decent for... okay, 12 reps, right? And put it at 8. Engine... eee, that's a problem. 26 seconds, not exactly a good look. But I can't risk losing my engine while my position's pretty good. And going in safe is gonna eat my time further, so we're just going to go with balanced. As you can clearly see, by the looks of it, everybody else has gone in endurance mode, so that's going to be a problem later. Let's hope Mayato's speediness is gonna help him when he gets out in Super Softs again. Ah, we lost 6th place to El Sadat. Going for super softs, though. We're gonna lose a lot of places in this pit. Yep. Engine repair is a really bad issue right now. Conserve tires. Alright, engine feels better already, that's a good thing. Now we're gonna have to do a lot of racing to get back in the middle of the pack. The only good thing about it is that the Super Softs thing is gonna keep us alive for longer. So I don't need to get another pit out here. Problem is everybody else is running on endurance tires, so the real challenger is trying to get back in the middle pack. I don't think they're gonna die out though. So it will be easier if one of them, or probably two of them, suffers from a mechanical breakdown, so we can get a chance at getting back in the middle. Trying to put in neutral, high and neutral. Wow, really? Switch your settings and now you're behind? Gerard is probably coming in for a box. Yes, he is. Perez currently at 17th, but she's way behind Marsh. Yadov is trying to keep 18th place away from Brownlee. A bit too close for comfort though, so that's a problem. Perez is eating tires like a freaking hot dog. I wonder if anybody else is gonna pit here though. Seems unlikely, but we can always pray. Engine status, 32%. We can probably keep it up to the end of the race. In that case, time for overtake. Dude, I just fixed your parts, what the heck? Fine, I think we should just keep it at high at this rate. Can we still keep it at, can we get closer is the problem. Nope, doesn't look like it. We might have a restart. I think I did some really big errors there. Approaching lap 18, still at 18th. I guess we hit the box too late for this one, that's a problem. Yep, we definitely hit the box too late. That's not helping our case. Ran wide. Ooh, that's not good. We're too far to take advantage of that. That's a problem. Gonna try to be more aggressive on the tires then. We're gonna end it with this. If we can't do anything about it, I'm gonna restart. Two laps to go. I don't think anybody's gonna be pitting again. You don't get points from this one, so... Oof, engine's getting a little too hot there. Fine, if you want to kill your engine so badly, do it. Last lap, I don't think we can do better than this. Ah, it's a shame. That was a complete disaster, but I guess we'll have to make do with that. This isn't exactly a season I see myself getting a win, but at the very least, I'd like to stay close to the middle as possible. I can clearly see, though, there's only been like one. It's more like a one pit race where both, except for poor Gribbon over here, somehow lost his nerve and had to go to another set of pits after 20 laps or something. 13? What? Oh, three pit stops. I mean, let's see. They did an endurance lap in the middle by the looks of it. 10, 10, 12. Hmm. I'll have to remember next time if I got super softs and it's a short race, I can probably just do it a bit earlier. Number one, he's got the super soft life. Fortunately, we won't be getting any sponsorship bonuses since we're way below. And our positioning isn't exactly up to speed. Perez went down to 15th after that. Didn't get any points. Miyato went down to 20th as well. It's gonna put us down. 1 point behind Octane Racing. That's annoying. Yeah, that was a well-earned push of annoyance from one of our fans. We'll have to do better next round. Try to get back on at least 9th. No change to driver form or morale, at least. The chairman isn't exactly happy or annoyed about the thing. I would love some more money, though. Let's see what else is gonna happen. The next race is Munich. That's gonna be an accelerators problem. Surprisingly, same numbers as far as parts condition drop is concerned. 37 and 39, respectively. Only needing half a day to fix everything. Yeah, sure. There's no point buttering him up since we can't really afford him right now. 11 seconds behind. I got the pit cure auto-managed because it's kind of annoying how to keep shuffling them around a bit. You know, come on. Low stamina though. Kanazawa was pretty good and has good full stamina, but he's pretty expensive. Pretty short on money now, so. How many more races do these guys have? what's my contract? 19 months, 31 months. Surprisingly, she's just a pay driver, but her performance levels are better than Miado. Musician. Tessera. Good feedback, but I'm not exactly thrilled about everything else. We'll just have to let them clean up their contracts, I suppose. Or repairs fix. Yes, thank you. Slot for sponsorship deal, one available. Yeah, sure. Why not? 3 races. Get 1 million upfront. Not bad. I misread that. Don't go asking me what I thought it was at first. Fixed payment sponsors are also helping us keep this team alive. I hope we keep getting sponsors like that. Wait, when me factory guys are idle. Are you guys up? Ah! No. Reliability. Yeah, we're gonna keep that alive. Performance, not so much right now. Car parts, still under design. 3 days and 6 hours. Uh-oh. For next season, there's gonna be a money problem then. Gearbox is fixed though, so we can give somebody a better gearbox. Number 1, what's this? Plus, oh yeah, for softs and super softs. Red line's a bit on the big side though. Performance boost though. Well, is that really a problem with Miyato, since we can give him the push it to the limit skill? Perez, on the other hand, will have to make do with the average, since she doesn't have said skill. Okay. Oh yeah, I could probably design new parts, huh? It's on the next agenda. Calendar. Guildford is gonna be another engine area, but since we've already got engines, I think I'm gonna do some more suspension work. Thankfully, we have all slots available for engine work, so I mean suspension work, so we can do something about this. Boost reliability and speed cornering would be good. I'll take the extra 2 days. I don't need it right now. Reduce the costs? Nah. No. Why is this available? Ah. No. This is cheaper though. But I'll have to give up some reliability in the process. So I'll take this instead. We'll take advantage of our discount capabilities as much as we can. Vancouver! I hope I can get back into the Asia Pacific Super Cup in a couple of seasons. Okay. honestly want to build one of these, but right now I don't really have the money to make that work. Probably want to have something else later. Road car factory. Design center? Should I upgrade it right now? Nothing development factory. $35 million. Not exactly helping my case here. Here we go. Voting time. Well, I don't really have a horse in this race for some reason, but I feel like I'm not exactly financially stable enough to get breaks out, so I'm gonna have to say no to this. Don't have the money after all. Gonna be a close vote by the looks of it. Never mind. Dang. One vote up. It was too close. Next vote in 2 months. That's pretty quick. Scout news. Ah, that sucks. OCD is also going to be a problem. His fitness isn't exactly up to par either. Considering how many turns we do, cornering is going to be a bit more focused on, so this guy is out. 25 laps on the race. This is probably a good time to go for 12 then. Rain! Oh, I'm gonna hate that. Soft and mediums. One shin walk. You're not good as a test driver. Probably because he's radio shy for some reason. You know, I love the test track too, but I can't really upgrade it right now because I don't have the resources, buddy. Well, guys, I can scout. I could probably get a cheaper guy for. What flag is that? They're all signed. Be slow then. Cape Town. I haven't gone to the Cape Town course yet. Should be able to do that soon. No, never mind. That's top level racing. Group parts. That's it? They're done? It can't be right. 2 days before race. Gearbox still seems to be okay, actually. Yeah, no, performance should be on. No, reliability and then performance, so that goes down a bit slower. Spec about Yeah, that seems to be on par. Travel to Munich. See the news, just JDB Sport. Silva seems to be having a good time. Tuners and on Gerard, by the likes of it. And Bella is for the Octane. Yes, thank you. I can work with that. Soft and medium. Yeah. Reddick for a rough time on the right. Soft and mediums on the run. Tire selection should be auto-picked decently. And parts. Just gotta review. Engines are running great. Yeah. Rear wing suspension is up there as well. Look, if you can find me the resources to produce better parts, you won't be complaining. Munich is looking a bit gloomy right now. Let's hope it's not raining on race day. Stretch. Just stretch, boys and girls. Seems sunny so far. Let's hope it stays that way. Gonna be a bit on suspension side of things, so a bit more understeer. Or is it oversteer? Let's go with understeer. No, that's definitely oversteer. And then gears are going to be short, no, long. Arrows? High arrows? No, low arrows, since we... No, high arrows. We need speed more. Handling oversteer, gearbox long. Go at it with mediums. Set up with softs. Definitely oversteer. Shorter arrows, I like to. And softs. And they run it. Let's hope these are good enough starting tweaks, to be honest. Doesn't look like it's going to be raining so far. That S-turn is going to be helpful for us as long as we can keep the wheels in. But I don't think that's going to happen so far as... The European version of Munich is pretty short, isn't it? Compared to, say, the Southeast Asian, the East Asian Championship. Alright, that's a good start on the arrows, at least. Gear ratio is lurking good. Wheels aren't exactly up to par, so I gotta get overtake, see how it works. Centaur is performing real well, already getting best out of sector. Spot on handling, that's a good sign. Yep, we're getting left behind though. The performance gap is it's scary and insane. Oh, here comes the rain. More Excel by the looks of it. Okay. Hey, Seta. Bringing you in. They set at third for that run. Really good job, actually. So we need to focus on acceleration instead of top speed because there's a lot of corners here. A lot more than I anticipated or remembered. But handling's good at least. Going to need some more understeer maybe. I mean, a little more understeer, yes. And shorter. Less tire pressure, yeah, that should be good. But since it's gonna be raining for the rest of the run, Leado can pit after this. I need to get some wets out just in case I might be having a rainy day on the racetrack tomorrow. Got to put that at full power. Alright, more acceleration apparently. Aero's great. Handling control use a bit more understeer maybe. Speed balance needs to be excelled. Right, seems to be in a decent run. Now to go back to wits. I think I can go with inters just in case. Alright, that's an improvement to the handling. The short practice time is really digging into me though. Not exactly enough time to get at least the parts of the last bar on the setup knowledge. Ah, seriously? I'll have to look at that handling later. Probably, how shall we say this? I can probably... Okay, speed balance is decent. Just have to worry about the handling. Just have to copy the one from earlier. Practice is over, and setup knowledge isn't exactly what I expected, but I'll take it. Pretty decent practice day, all things considering. So, alright, stiffen up the handling apparently. So that was the problem. Too soft on the handling. focusing on the bosses at Dragon Team. Who's Zanin again? Oh, Vixala. Let's hope we can actually keep on par. Looks like the weather's still dry. Maybe I should have invested in that forecasting center after all. 6 laps of dry rolling. That's a problem. Well, we don't have super softs anyway, so that's good. How to make it with these blues? So should be a bit more oversteer apparently. Acceleration could do some, maybe? Stiffen up the handling, right? Should probably have some more understeer then. $50-50 on speed balance, that should be enough. Mm, 25 laps though. Number 2 should be decent on L front, so I'm gonna keep it as is. Also going for softs. Go in mediums later. Now it's gonna be neutral, engine high. Should limit in. Being Paul means we're really struggling right now. What else can we do though? Well, let's hope this race is going to be a good one. Lights out and away we go. And just off the hook, we've already lost pole. Excellent. Just excellent. Guess we're going to push the tires up a bit. Still pretty decent on fuel, but not exactly getting a good look at the turns. Perez is having a hard time in the middle too. So much for a packed mid race. Painful to watch at the straights. Down a 4th already. Struggling to keep 3rd. Snatch thread on that S-turn. Wait, what? Brownlake has crashed and is suffering another injury. Lost control there. And Perez at 10th in the middle. Miardo about to lose 2nd again. I'm doing great on the corners, to be honest. Or at least that's how I feel about it, but we really should be doing better at the straights right here. Miato's performance with cornering isn't exactly something to inspire confidence, too. Now we're down to 5th. Tire wear isn't exactly helping us either. Approaching 7th, this is just great. getting pushed out there on the in corner before the starting line. The race leaders are breaking away, getting left behind in the middle again. I don't think he's going to be coming back for the race. Just look at the acceleration of those guys. Down 11th. Excellent. Just excellent. Down to 19th. Great. Just great. Really struggling to keep a pace with the leaders here. Now to Jelt! This is some incredible choking from Miata right now. And he crashed! Are you bleeding kidding me? Oh my god. Well, without his push it to the limit ability, he's pretty much going to be struggling here. Perez has trouble keeping the tires in check. That's just annoying. I think Miata's going to be able to come back. Well, we'll just have to roll the punches, I suppose. We'll keep Perez in the running for another couple of laps, I guess. Get her in when the mid pack is already boxed in. At least we're at 37% on the wheels. This is annoying to say the least. Tail end is tail end. Griffin is still pretty good at 40% on the tires, and we're down at 30. And we can't even get close to the mid-pack. That's sad to look at. Yeah, to do it. Okay. Well, we can't fix the parts, but I don't know about the driver. Guys, if you can keep this for a couple more laps, we might be able to do a one pit race again. I'm gonna be pitting when the leaders are pitting. And that means here, right now, apparently. Going for mediums. Or rather, I'm going for inters. Looks like it's going to be raining for a couple of... Do I seriously have the speed boost? Oh no, it's only just for parts, I forgot. Yeah, let's go with the rears. We're pitting with the race leaders even though we're way behind. Hopefully that can keep us within range of the others. And it's raining already. Great. Does it enters, please? Down to 17th again, and we're way behind the leaders. Take advantage of that. Put in neutral. Approaching lap 12. And we can't take advantage of the pits. Damn it. It's gonna be dry soon, so I'm sticking to these inters for the rest of the race, I think. Again, we cannot take advantage of the leads here. Oh, that's the driver still in the pits. But I go back down to conserve once the line hits close to hot mode. Ah, we missed the pit. Yeah, no, that's conserve time. Down to 81% on the tires, I'm afraid. If I can keep these tires in the green for at least 10 more, for at least probably 7 more laps, I can probably push it towards the last dash. Let's hope I can actually do that, though. Parts don't seem to be doing so good. Weather's kind of decent-ish, so we can keep the inters at least. Just drop the needle right below the middle line, and then we'll go back to push. Approaching lap 17. Still struggling to keep a pace of the mid-pack. Also about to get taken over by our Moa here. Gonna push it to neutral, see if it makes any difference. And they're really close. This is not good. This is so not good. Maguire has retired. Ooh, he was leading too. And Perez lost 11th place to Armoa. Probably gonna lose 13th as well. Really tight there at the back. Should probably run it up a bit more. 62 Perez is 60. Now let's hedge our bets on this one. Ah, we're gonna miss the target goal again. Push it to conserve. We just have to keep the wheels in check. If we can do that for the rest of the race, we're good. By the looks of it, I don't have to switch to drier tires afterwards. since the wetness is gonna last for at least the end of the race, I'm gonna keep it at inters. Form 2.3, not exactly a good sign. Or not, that means she's not exactly well versed with wet road conditions by the looks of it. Just dropped down to 2.2. Right, 50%. I'm gonna push it around lap 24 just to be safe. Excuse me. Where's McGuire? There he is. If the race leaders pit in for the last quarter of the race, I might have a chance to get a few more places in. So that's wishful thinking by the looks of it. We just have to keep her alive for 4 more laps. She just has to nurse the car home. Griffin is already closing in, and that's not a good sign. Should we risk it? So we can back up. Push it at lap 23, I guess. That's not good. That's so not good. Couldn't take advantage of the pits as well. Just 2 more laps, lady. 2 more laps and we're all good. Okay, I gotta push the tires up now. Approaching lap 24, and we might be able to keep this 12th place position up. If we're lucky, of course. Approaching the final lap. Alright, back the tires up a bit. Okay, there's a final lap marking from race control. Let's try to baby this car home and keep at least 12th place. Fuel marker's not exactly cooperating though, so let's hope we can stay in the race with that. Whew. Good. That was too close, but we kept 12 from Griffin. I'll take that. 1 lap races. We gotta love them. I mean, 1 pit races. It's hard to do that with low performance cars, but when you're lucky, you can actually do it without racing at all. Retired. Shame on Miato, doing pretty well, but just had to crash on lap 5. At least Perez kept it the rest of the race, so that's gonna help us get some at least. Scrutineering. Is that scrutinizing, or is this just an alternate spelling? Oof, Santa Ana had to get a 2th place penalty because of parts violations. a slap bonus. 9 points? That's ugly. 2 points for Miado. Perez went up 13th, and poor Miato's stuck at 20th, which means we're still on 10th, and we're actually getting left behind. Oh, thank you for joining the Watson Industries HQ tour. Not much we can offer, but at least there's something you can watch. Okay. Should be good for another couple of hours. No, not a couple. Another couple of races is what I meant. Since I'm almost looking through my schedule and almost close to doing another run of something in real life. Perez getting another fan out there. It's still frustrating that we lost more points because Milano crashed on lap 5. Probably had to do better this round though. By the looks of it, he's not injured at least, so that's a good thing. Marketability is at 0.67 of a percent. Why is Teixeira not getting anything? $1,052,000. Nice. Probably gonna be doing one more race, or probably 2 if we're lucky, but for now, let's go to Guildford. 87% because of the crash, and Perez's car went down by 40%. Awful, awful sign. Yes, please. Error. Not to worry about the chairman getting angry at me for that one. That wasn't exactly my fault. Mistake-free weekend, yes. Parts construction is still underway. It's gonna take a while for the guys to fix stuff, though. Front jack tires, rear jack, refuel, fixing. Six races, 9 races, 9 races, 11 races, 5 races, 11 races, 2 races. Now, I trust my pit auto manager, so I'll see how it goes afterwards. For now, car repair is done. Thank you, please. Please work on it. Okay. A new sponsor slot for number 3, but only 1 offer is available. Ooh, good upfront payment. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. I still can't get upgrades for the buildings, though. Gearbox. Probably. We're gonna be new to gearboxes next time. Ah, good. Suspension done. Okay. Hang on. just get the suspension fitted out to one of our boys and girls. Where is it? Suspension. But seriously, the best we can do with our performance sucks. Well, they did say that if you're gonna be starting a new season after this, you're gonna want to get the best parts, including those that have penalties. Those will be the benchmark for next year's car. So, you should increase the reliability of the suspension for now, and then I'm gonna do another design. Maybe. What's on the calendar? What's the next one? Another Tornado run? Not even do anything here. Gonna have to wait for the telemetry center to show up. Gearbox. Probably get a good gearbox. Reliability, that's the issue. Why does it have this many slots? Not much of a growth here, that's annoying. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do with that. About suspension. No. Can't get anything about the suspension just yet. Engine? There. Really bad sign there, huh? I get level ups for these guys. Can't decide what to do. The HQ is gonna take a while to get this done. Which one was it again? The telemetry center should be done. A couple of weeks, that's a problem. I could risk it and get the test track upgraded, but I'm gonna lose all my money. So maybe not. Scout report. That sucks. Single seater. City. Anything else I can upgrade then? No, the scout. Nah, they're mostly signed. That's not good. Car work, still improving parts by the looks of it. I'll take that. Don't have a lot of staff to work with after all. Very secure, but boss isn't exactly happy because of the interview answers. Is there anything I can upgrade here? Choose into max level reached. There's a helipad for the investors. Not much then. Ooh! Alright. What can I do? Performance, maybe? Hang on. Calendar. Engine and suspension are going to be crucial. So... well, the engines are already decent enough. Thank you. Suspension needs a bit more work. I'll take that. Yeah, I feel really bad when she says we're currently on target to get 10th place. What's available? I'd love some longer practice sessions, to be honest. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I'm the one paying. No. I don't have the money right now, GM. Sorry about that. Ludwig Jean. Brightwaltz at home. What? Oh, but since he's from Germany. Overtaking's awful. 0. He's good for single-seaters and enduro driving. Just hope nobody snatches him up while we're still... Wait, hang on, how about... Status... But he needs to... He's really fixing wages. Long contract... Yeah, no. We'll keep you on the back burner. Just keep your channels open, buddy. Since I don't have the money to break away contracts... Look, I'd really love to invest in a design center right now, but we don't have the money to do that. Hamilton. When did he grow a beard? God, that's awful to look at. Look at the ratings on this thing. Complaining. Santana is apparently still tipped as best driver for the weekend. Despite all the positive feedback on the news, Gerard from Firebird still top of the table, and I don't think she's going to be able to get close. Like, I know we're still pretty midway through the season, but I don't think she can stay within strike range of the boss, the top of the box. Let's see. Oh, I can just do that, probably. So new box. Maybe later when we've already gotten the upgrades. Can't get epics right now because we're pretty low. Okay, what was I doing? Performance on the gearbox for number 1. Reliability on the gearbox for number 2. Then, yeah, I can take a 500k hit. Thankfully, we got a discount, so I'll just have to work on sharing that discount bonus. It's skillful. See, I really want to do some extra designs right now, but I don't have good parts. Okay. This one needs development center level 2. So to risk though. I can probably use that as a backup just in case, but I'm not really using that for parts right now. Legendary. Huh, didn't know you could do that. To max though. Super. Yeah, sure. I need that as a. Yep, I'm gonna get a call from the chairman soon. Auto pick. Let's hope this one works a bit better. Gold thread. Oh shoot, I forgot to check the weather again. Hey look, a Dunlop arc. Looks like it's gonna be a sunny practice session, so that's looking up for us. Okay, got Tessera. Tessera is better at super sap, so hang on. Also recommend it again. Gonna be top speed. Oversteer could be worked up here. arrows. Super subs. Steer. Somewhere down. Smooth. By choice, soft. Let's take the brake decision, shall we? Let's hope this works this time. I never really get the right setup for Guildford, no matter how many times I try to drive here. What else should I be worried about? Oops. Go on full overtake and attack. Oh yeah, I forgot Guildford is an airport. Well, it looks like it's an active airport to boot, so... Approaching the outlap. Starting the flying laps now. Too much arrows. Gearing's a bit dodgy. We're getting left behind. This is not good. Those gaps, they're awful. Not enough handling response. Arrow is good on Miata's part though, so that's a plus. Damn, 5th place. The gear ratio is on Sarah's part. What I'm seeing is I need to change the arrows and some of the speed on Sarah, and then handling. A bit too stiff, huh? Dang, the tires aren't exactly having a good time here. Handling's very poor. Speed balance is also really poor. So lower on a downforce, a bit more understeer since we need to be softer. Probably harder. Gonna need a bit more understeer. Speed balance probably faster, so that's gear change. Suspension should be a bit softer. It's harder. That'd be hard. Downforce control. More low. Stinks. Keeping the last of those soft tires out. Suspension needs a lot of work. Ooh. Some more understeer. Speed balance should be like that. Lower downforce by the looks of it. break. If we lose more points here, there is no chance we can go at least 2 ranks higher from our current standings. I really hope those tune-ups would be enough to keep drivers from complaining. Alright, that's improvement to the arrows, but not much. Race trim level 2 is not bad. I wish we could get at least level 3. Right, we got high setup knowledge with Tessera now, and just need a bit more with Mayato and last minute practice. So we're going full attack. Last 20 seconds. Middle of the pack standings, not bad, but could have been better, to be honest. Yeah, that's a good jump. 6th place, not bad. Tune-up seem to be decent enough. Let's hope it holds in the actual all that trash talking is really funny. .1 minute 15 for this race. Doable on a consistent basis, but I need better cornering. Okay, push it to the limit. Race trim. Since we're only going to be using supers, like the second half, I guess. Or hang on. How many laps are we doing again? No, not this one. Quick fixes and light-footed. I mean race trim. Alright, it's the handling that's in a bit of a pickle right now, since they both need better understeer and oversteer. I could just keep it at okay, since the other parts seem to be decent. Question is, can I risk it? Tire choice, 79 laps. 19 laps. Got 23. The weather is going to be dry for another 6 laps. So I think I can start with speed. Which means in that case, I am going to reduce tire wear for the time being. My strategy should be neutral on the tires, push on the engines. car parts aren't exactly looking too hot right now, though. Guess I'll take it. Wait, stripping, how about that? Yeah. Let's see. These are all crucial parts, though. Probably drop some weight on that. It's just an experiment. We're not exactly doing too well of it. Just 5% down. Since this is red line, I'll take that. I'll keep that. Elevate slider. Yeah, let's stick with that. Let's hope this lasts. Perez, mid-crew. I don't think she's going to be able to drive very good. Let's double check. Yeah, we gotta finish this one today. I mean, this race. Just like that, we're only down a second. I expected as much. Probably go and push since we're pretty cold in the tires just now. Well, the weight shedding isn't really doing much. We're getting left behind by Dembele over there. Come on, guys. Going down to 4th. What the hell was he thinking doing an overtake on the other turn like that? Eating tires like hot dogs. Neutral then. Remember, we have to keep these tires alive until at least lap 10. Oh, come on! What the heck was that? Why wasn't he defending the inside turn on that one? And now the top 4 are breaking away again. Gotta lose 5th at this rate. Hey, come on, man. What are you doing? Yep, he's down to 6th. I expected as much. 7th, rather. 8th? This is frustrating to watch, to be honest. Guess we're going all in on that bet. Come on, Miado. The tires are gonna die soon, but I don't care. I'm taking a note. Next time, I'm not doing any weight shedding. They're not really doing much for performance. And he's gonna lose 12. Back up the tires. Do it to neutral. How about the race leaders? How are their tires doing? 42% for McGuire. Dembele is at 40. 30. 51 for Griffin. That's a pretty good one. If we can at least keep them up, we'd be able to stay in the middle of the pack. Octane, Firebird, Silva, Vixala. Which one's Octane again? Pelly. Octane, there it is. They're pretty good on the pacing right now, that's a problem. They are struggling to keep the tail of Bermuda from catching him and snatching 12th. Well, Perez just dropped to 19th again. Now we're gonna lose 13th in this race. No! Seriously? How the hell is he having trouble keeping Gerard out of his seat? See, can I pit? Should I pit right now? Yeah, I still got some greens. Still have some fuel too. Condition, not much of an issue for Miato, but Perez is about to get some more yellows. Gonna send her to pit after this turn. Fuel options. Play 8 laps on fuel. Conditions. Engine. A fix-up. That's pretty much it. Mayada, you're going to have to stay for another lap. Let's hope we can keep this pace until the end of the race. That's a bit on a tight squeeze. I don't like that. Push the tires for a bit. Anybody else ahead? It's pitting. Do I risk it? I mean, I'm already at 15%. I guess I could just go down now. Maybe no. Let's give it another lap. I'll consider when lap 11 starts. Oh, come on. Seriously, dude? Fine. We're pitting in, going for long runs now. Parts conditions. Wouldn't worry too much about the engine. Just keep it at high for now. The tires aren't exactly having a good time. Safety car? Why is there a safety car? What the hell's going on? Oh, the tires are decent. Oh, you fixed the... Gonna need the parts to be fixed. Rear wings to be exact. What happened? Excuse me. Ooh, looks like a really bad crash for tuners in over here. Luckily, there's a big ass tire wall on the way, but that could have been terrible for the spectators. Nasty looking crash for Tunison. Yeah, it's coming out of the pits. Let's keep it at high. Neutral. Dude, we just pitted. What the hell are you talking about? Alright, just keep it back up then. Safety car. Tunison still there? Apparently is. Dang. Safety car's well behind. Let's hope this is enough to keep us in a good position. Safety car still here. One lap still. Where's Griffin? Oh. I keep complaining about tire wear at a time like this. Safety car's in the garage after this turn. Ten laps of fuel. Can we make it? Not sure. this. I hate how they keep complaining about the tires even though you're supposed to be on slow because you're on a safety lap. Can you please shut up about the tires? You know what? I don't care anymore. Put it on full attack if that's what they want. You can complain to me later. Time to put it on high. Ah, we lost 10th place? Are you kidding me? And we lost 11th again. You know, I do wonder how their tires get up to racing temperature so quickly after a safety lap like that. Gonna miss the sponsor objective again. Hey, 16th. Neutral, neutral. Dude, you're going to be fine. You just have to baby the car home. Push mode now. Oh, it's teammate versus teammate again. I didn't notice that. Trying so hard to keep a balance in temperature so that the tire wear doesn't go up faster. God, 0.8 form? Are you kidding me? You might as well be driving a safety car for all we know. That's awful. What was that just now? Never mind. Right. The Neil's going above the midline again. Just 3 more laps to go. We might be able to put this in the it's in the box with the extra fuel. Hang on. No, that's too much fuel. Just stick it at high. Neil's going down again. Yeah, I know about the tire wear. You guys are complaining about it earlier. Trying to overtake. Oh. Alright, fine. Put it in medium. Come on, just baby at home. Baby at home, you two. We're almost there. Just gotta finish the next lap and we're home free. Please, for the love of God. There we go. There we go. Oh! Yeah, we lost a couple, but we're still good. That was a good ending, I'll say, considering how bad things went. The tires are almost gone. Race director, my tires are almost gone. What a way to end the British leg of this race, of this race series, to be honest. Didn't expect it to last as long as that. I almost expected it to lock up and get another crash from Milano, to be honest. Scrutineering points. No rules broken. That's the lap. Santa Ana with a no penalty. She's not getting anywhere with that. Fortunason got knocked out of the race. Perez went down 2 points for some reason. How about current standings? You're down to 14th because we were only at 10th. Merado's still stuck at 20th and 32 points. Although, for some reason, pretty lucky now. Getting close to Octane Racing again. Just one behind, and More Dragon Race team just got jumped down in 10th after that awful performance. Like he's a bit of a diva with the money, huh? Gerard is down as second on that, but don't know if he's gonna be worrying about that too much because he's still good in the standings, right? Good in the standings, yes, but Ramsey is getting closer to his position. Surprisingly, even with points, he only got one win, which means he's getting by via BGM finishes. And it's scary, you know. Ola Marsh, on the other hand, is nowhere near first place. She's pretty much behind at 100 points. This is her first win. First pole position, actually. Problem is, considering there's only like five more races to go, she might be struggling to at least get into the podium. So that's going to be a run. Just let me do a quick review here. Team Keyta. Okay, that's a boost in morale for Aline Perez after that win. They got 1.67 boost to marketability too, and Chairman sound fully happy about our performance, so that's a good thing. Yep. At least we got our bonuses. Okay, let's see what's in the mail first. That is a shame for Tunison, though. He was doing real well in practice, and then he crashed terribly. And that big drop in performance is a bit of an issue. So I don't think I'm going to be shedding some weight next time. I could probably put her up. Problem is she's a bit expensive, and she's gonna be with the team for a couple more years. Be nice if she left on her own. Oh, the pit crew's tired again. Auto manager will have to take care of that. Car parts still on the work. There, and HQ control still underway, so. Not good on feedback at all. Not very adaptable to. Well, we've only got 5 days left on Tay's setup, but he's not a Radicus doesn't have good feedback. I don't think I can consider her as a reserve driver. Compared to my other driver. Pedro. Oh, they're all pay drivers. Alright, repair's done. Looks like we got more spots for new sponsors as well. Oh, 2 offers. Upfront payment is nice, but it's only one time, so it's not exactly helpful right now. I'll stick to a fixed pay of 10 races. Now, it's only going to be $1 million total, but it's going to be a bit more helpful. Just one drop of 2 million. Let's see. Oh, whoops, pause. Just, look like nothing I can work with right now unless the parts are complete. Yes. As much as I'd like to stay along for another race or two, I got stuff to work. And I have to work fast. So now I should take time to stretch a bit and then look at it again sometime in the future. That was a great run, though. Didn't expect to get in the middle of the pack and the guilt-free race towards the later part of the stage. Kind of a lucky break that somebody crashed. Yeah, not that I'm saying that I feel good about the crash itself, but can't say I question a gift horse in the mouth. Anyways, if you've got any complaints about stuff I stream, or you have any suggestions I could do on stream, you can continue to drop me a line on Twitter or Mixiv. I got like an itching to see my other streams that have expired here on Twitch, you can always check out my mirror archive, which is also linked on my profile. I would appreciate it if you'd share my Twitch page with I think would also like the content I make. Never too much to ask, I hope. Just click on my channel link and show it to your friends if you want. For now, work is going to be on TV. I don't know if I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I sure hope I could. If I will be here tomorrow, I'll try to be as early as I was right now, or even earlier, since I've got what I believe to be a drawing stream planned. That's still a bit on the air, so to speak. Anyway, I hope you can see me. Look at work as RTV. I will catch y'all later.